Hey guys, the meteorologist Chris Tomer. Let's talk some mountain weather. This is the On the Snow Before You Go forecast. We will look at the northeast, post nor'easter, and also look at the west. Out west, we have a series of storms lined up for the Pacific Northwest. The action's finally starting to return, and that includes BC and also the Banff area. And one of these, an Arctic front, will break loose and then roll down through Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico. So those are my favorite areas. And you can see it immediately on my spider chart here. The areas that have more purple or higher on the chart on the web have the best odds or better odds for snow over the next 5 days. That's parts of Colorado, Loveland, A Basin, Winter Park, Eldora, all the way in basically all the mountain zones of Colorado, down into New Mexico. Tahoe, Santa Fe, and you can see there Ski Santa Fe are higher on my web right there, and then up through the upper Intermountain West in Montana, Idaho, Wyoming. You're going to get that flow that comes off of these series of storms and from the Pacific Northwest. So Whistler, Blackcomb, very high on my list. So is Revelstoke and parts of BC and Banff. So let's take a look at where we are and where we're headed. So this is the northeast in the wake of the nor'easter. Obviously, skies are clearing. So this is Sugarloaf up there in Maine. You can see blue skies starting to take over. It's still breezy and cold, but a lot of these places reporting 6 to 14 inches of new snow. Nice view up there. Let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, where it's been snowing off and on up in Whistler, Blackcomb. You're reporting a few inches of new snow overnight. Monday should be a good day there, and probably Tuesday as well. And that includes Revelstoke. Look at that beautiful view in Revelstoke. You're reporting a few inches of new snow as well, and you've got a good Monday coming for snow in BC, and then all the way over towards Banff and Sunshine and Panorama and Fernie and all those places. So we've got some good times ahead. Let me show you the flow right now. Now, across California and most of the West, we've got this big blue H, which is this area of high pressure. And then storm track in yellow here, you can see where it's running. And it's going to start to steer all the moisture, the storm systems up into BC, Pacific Northwest, and then a piece of that will break loose and then drop down as an Arctic front through Montana, Wyoming, Colorado. And while there is a big trough out to the northeast and the eastern seaboard, I don't have anything major until potentially the end of the week. So there's going to be a bit of a lull now in the action for the northeast until we get there's one more storm in the forecast late in the week. Let me just show you what the GFS is thinking right here. So let me take you into Monday morning. So here's Monday morning. This is the 31st of January, the final day of January. Notice the low sliding across the Canadian-U.S. border, and that will drop an Arctic front down through Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, and then eventually into Colorado. Notice in the northeast, there really isn't anything there. Okay, so let's move into Monday night, Tuesday morning. Here's Tuesday morning. Notice some light snows in Montana, Wyoming, dropping down into Colorado during the day. And by Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, that front is in Colorado, and there's a low beginning to spin up in New Mexico. This is Wednesday morning, the 2nd of February. Cold air is dropping south. Look at that 1052 high coming down through Alberta, headed towards Montana. And here is Thursday morning. Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Snow comes to an end in Colorado and into New Mexico by Thursday morning. And there's an ice storm developing in the heartland of the country. And that's the storm. That's the one storm I have for the Northeast. And here it comes. So basically Thursday into Friday, it looks to me like there could be a mix of precip for the ski areas or ice. And then it turns over to snow into Friday. So Friday is the day if you're going to ski the Northeast. Saturday would be good, but Friday, if you really want to catch the new powder, ski Friday and then look at Saturday as well. Out west, behind that Arctic front, it turns quiet for quite a while. There might be a tiny front right here Saturday that races down through Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, and through Colorado, but that is really small, and by Sunday it's long gone. So let me take you into Monday morning just to show you a way out there. So this is Monday. This is the 7th of February. There's another front diving down through Montana, but nothing really organized for the West, especially California, Nevada, Utah. Man, I just don't have much over the next 5 to 7 days. Unfortunately, with that high pressure, it's just hard to get through. All right, so here are my numbers. This is basically all of today through the 6th of February. Notice I have nothing in California. I have very little in Utah, an inch maybe. And then in Colorado, we're looking good with this Arctic front that comes through, 4 to 8 inches, and there's maybe 6 to 12 in the southern mountains. And look at Taos and Angel Fire and Ski Santa Fe. My goodness. Yeah, look to ski northern New Mexico. Look at the ski areas if you can. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, especially Wednesday. That's going to be a nice spot. Look at the Pacific Northwest, a couple to 3 feet possible up there with this series of storms through that period. Looking pretty good in BC and parts of Banff as well. Let me show you what I've got for the Northeast. So assuming that storm system Thursday, Friday holds and comes together as planned with a mix or rain over to all snow, thinking probably 5, maybe 6 to 12 inches, Jay Peak to Mount Washington, Sunday River, Sugarloaf, which we just saw, and Mount Snow down to Catamount in Wachusett. So that's the way things are shaking out at this point. Again, this is the On the Snow, Snow Before You Go forecast. Thank you for tuning in here.